I don't know if this is going to come across as audible, what with like the adult children being called like kids of the devil, like kids. Someone's up there screaming daddy, which is also a Trump reference. Like daddy was a draft dodger. I've also been shouting Trump after some video postings. Those are actually fairly minor considering what's already been posted like way before the 23rd, which is when I got sick with the flu. Something about that is personal, so we probably got Andre and little Zach X upstairs behaving like royal jackasses, anti-clever, pseudo-intellectual nonsense for one of them, and just a middle school bully who's been through puberty after age 50, Ion, probably math, upstairs, dancing on the floor and being obnoxious. Like, can we hear daddy? This is what they'll do. I mean, this is just like senseless. Here we go. So this is my father's take on something. Trump has actually been under active surveillance by a lot of people since like the 80s. He was big in cocaine, stuff like that. Do not piss me off. If you need to piss me off, it had better be good. Trump's would have been bad, like good versus evil kind of thing. So don't bother me, in other words. Let's see. I'm asking some of the hacker guys who are around, some of the off-the-hook guys, in particular, they're legal experts that have been around with a lot of other people, so they're doing like good stuff. To monitor some of the double E stuff that's going on around me in my apartment. So someone asked me a question in a weird way, which is I'm sort of used to, I guess, at this point. This is a very bizarre situation. Like, how much is that surgery? Like that eye hair stuff. My uncle was a very, very well-known orthopedic surgeon until he passed away. I believe that was 2011. For some people, he would have done like breaking state-of-the-art stuff for like $1 million a surgery. So I guess a lot of people have suffered through this like long COVID type stuff. I think part of it can actually be relieved with over-the-counter stuff like the rubbing alcohol solution and also like salt water. It's kind of like they say they'll call it a burst eardrum. It's basically like a plugged up eardrum with some anarchist cookbook crap in it, I think is what the solution is. But yeah, there's also a surgical part of it. My question is whether or not you actually require neurosurgery. A part of my tooth came out. It was circular in shape, so it's probably not a filling. But I have to go to the dentist after that today. Something got loosened up after my eardrum burst. I basically like a dentist in Florida, like covering up like traces of my original dental record. Like the one filling I had as a kid before I went to that dentist was something he wanted to take out very quickly, and he put on a number of like crowns and stuff that I really didn't need. I don't know why I went through that. Yeah. So how much is that surgery? I don't know. You can't take from these people, these billionaires, that many times over, and people with deep pockets like that, like the Koch, Koch brothers, cocaine brothers. You can't touch them in civil court, at least in this country, in any way that's actually meaningful. And it's kind of the point. A lot of people have said that criminal court is kind of an impossibility to penalize all these people in civil court for a single plaintiff is really just insubstantial compared to that. And that's where some of this attitude and behavior comes from. So I'm getting lawyers. I'm in Chicago. That's great. Yeah, Illinois is great for this, but other people should follow suit. Yeah, can you still hear the obnoxious people upstairs? This is the living situation. You really can't escape from this sort of stuff.